Hello everybody and welcome to the Mdrill 1 mic unboxing. I can't even see because I'm trying to look through the camera. There we go. There is a terrible noise going on in real life. It's just crackling of paper, boxes, plastic. All in all, it's just annoying. So I decided I can voice over this video as well. Besides, this is afterthoughts as well, because this is being recorded a day after I unboxed it. As you can see, it's covered in plastic, and I just took the wrapper off it. That's fairly obvious. There's the box. It says Thronmax Mdrill 1. There we go. I moved it back into shot. Well done. Let's open the lid, which I just found really impossible to open, actually. It's not one of these that you just pull out on. It's like tucked underneath it and glued, so you can't open it without ripping the box. Which I suppose is one security measure. So I got it open, and that's the wires. I'm confusing myself because I have no idea why I did it like that. You can't see half the shot. So there's a little instructions bit on the top. It says cardioid, omnidirectional, bidirectional, and what all the sound modes are. It says it comes with a lead as well, which is also built in at a 90 degrees angle. 90 yeah, which is actually very helpful. I could use that as a phone charger if I needed to, I believe, yet I've never tried it. It's a standard USB-C cable as far as I'm concerned. It's braided. It's high quality cable, and it plugs into USB. Hence why I say I can use it as a phone charger. As you can see, just on that leaflet there, if I can stop moving for a second, you can see there's a USB-C port, there's a connector at the bottom for a boom arm, there is a mood lighting button, that's what it's called, and a headphone jack. When you first plug this mic in, you will notice that it comes up as a primary audio output device instead of input device for audio. You might want to switch that. If you're using a pair of headphones, that's okay. If you're using your normal speakers, change it to that and deactivate it as a primary audio source, or audio output rather. As you can see on the screen, that is what the different sound modes are for, such as cardioid, it's one-way sound for streaming, podcast, voiceovers and streaming. Stereo for vocals and instruments, that's two ways. And then the other way, move your fat finger out of the way, is bidirectional, which is interviews, instruments and vocal duets, and omnidirectional for our conference calls and events. That's every way. That out the way, now that I can actually speak with this high quality audio on the S10 Plus. Also, that's a good point. I should have recorded using that microphone and done the voiceover with that to show you how the audio sounds. However, I believe I have a couple test sounds for you, and if I don't, apologies. That's the box that it comes in. Or rather the foam that surrounds it when you first unbox it. There we go. That's one bit of foam. The microphone's lying right there with silica gel underneath it. If you have silica gel, keep it, because if your phone gets water damage, I believe silica gel helps. Here's a train. That over with. Yes. The microphone is now unboxed. Now, if you speak into the top of it, I don't think it does very much, because I tried that. It has to face towards you with the mute buttons. Also, it is pretty loose when it comes out of the box, so you have to tighten that up to your specifications. That way is the wrong way round, I believe, with the knobs facing you. You want the knobs facing away from you, and you want the mute button and the different sound modes partition of the microphone facing towards you. That's just what I found. I might be wrong. There, alright, I've just pointed to it. That is the adapter for a boom arm. You may need to buy an adapter for that. In my case, I actually managed to find my old boom arm, and I've got it put on that even though it's half broken just now. You don't see that in the video though. I'm waiting for my new boom arm to come, and there'll be a video on that. I'm going to cut some of this footage out because it's literally just me fiddling with a couple knobs. Take that as you will. Although I don't swing that way. Taking the cable out of the packet and little bag, you can see that at the end of the cable there are little plastic protectors. Personally, I wish these were on phone chargers, such as the one that I got shipped by Samsung. This would reduce the dust that goes into the end of the chargers when you, for instance, take them out for a day out or take them to school. Right there, you just slip them on the end and it wouldn't gather dust or snap. But they don't include them on that many chargers. However, I'm thankful for paying £80 for this mic, or £79.99. that it does come with that. Very well, it should. Also, the little long Thronmax sticker you can see in the background, I put over the Acer logo on my computer monitor, and it actually fits pretty well. It looks very good. Right now, I'm trying to stand up and plug in the microphone. I'll get back to you when the cable management is sorted as well. Okay, cable management's sorted. I now boot up my PC and turn up the audio switch knob, if you will. Let me log on to my computer, and I'll catch you when I'm doing my audio test. Warning, please turn down your audio, as the next few audio clips are extremely loud. This is a test of the Thronmax Mdrill 1. This is a test of the Thronmax Mdrill 1. Now, since recording those clips, I have found my own settings. The mic volume about half, maybe a little bit more, 60-65%, and OBS turned down to minus 13 decibels, 14 maybe. As you can see when I was doing those recordings, I was trying to find out where the zones were to speak into, and you can see the OBS level is peaking into the yellow, which it should not do, put it that way, or the red as it's now gone into. Please beware when you're using this microphone to turn it down. There's no need to have it full volume ever unless you're recording some sort of conference where you're miles away from it. But if you got it on a boom arm or a stand, you should really only need it at about 50 to 65%. Also, your recording software you may want to turn down as well. Reduce the decibels, that can improve audio quality. That's all I really have to say about it. Apart from at the price point of £79.99 Great British pounds or £80, rounded up by a penny, it's a good mic for the price. However, it might be better if they priced it at £69.99 or even £75, £74.99. That way, it would save you £5-10 because it can be expensive, and I completely understand other brands of microphone and more popular brands of microphone are more expensive, so I can't complain at the quality of this one, even though you haven't heard it to its full extent yet. I would completely recommend buying this microphone, whether you're starting out or you're a more maturing gamer or voiceover. However, only buy it if you're definitely going to use it for a long time. Definitely only buy it if you plan on using it for extended periods of time, such as recording videos every day, or a few days a week at least, like 3 or 4 days a week. Because there's no point in spending all that money on a microphone that you're going to use once or twice in your life, or once or twice in a month even. You definitely want to be using it because it's a high quality microphone. I'm not sponsored by anybody, never have been, and probably never will. We'll find out soon. It's a great microphone. It's just for the price point, even as a 17-year-old. 80 quid for a microphone when I'm about to go out and get a job and want to get a car. It's a choice you have to make. It really is. But if you're like me and you do vlogs or you want to start doing gaming videos, for instance, I've just bought another 8 gigabytes of RAM for my PC so I can record more, it's definitely worth the buy. That being said, that's all I have to say about this microphone for today. Thanks for watching, like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Yep, definitely. Only buy it if you're planning on using it for extending... I can't speak.